All right, Kenman here, and today we have a very cool knife from Traditional Pocket Knives, C. Risner Cutlery, established 1974. Here's some info on it. They have a lot of cool stuff, a lot of exclusives, and this happens to be one of them. The QSP Exclusive Penguin Mini with Jigged Titanium. What? Let's get into this thing and just check it out. Not waste any time. Box on the floor. Nice QSP Traditional Pocket Knives exclusive box. Slide on out there. Got a couple stickers. QSP Wolf. TPK Traditional Pocket Knives. A little info card. Alright, and there it is. Look at the tiny little thing. How awesome is that? Box on the floor. Mini bag on the floor. Here it is today, the QSP Exclusive Mini Penguin. This is an automatic win. What an awesome smaller knife. So what are we looking at here? The Mini Penguin has a jigged titanium handle, full frame lock right there. Look at those jigs, that pattern on there, very heavily textured, nice and deep, really cool looking. We have an M390 blade. Premium stuff on this little Mini today, right? Oh, caught my finger, there we go. Got a nice flick out, thumb studs. We do have the full frame lock, so I am a lefty. I'll put my thumb on there. Still can flick it out, no worries. That is great. Check this little guy out. How cool. So, lucky me, happened to be right timing. Been looking at some fun knives that I wanted. They had a special where I bought a new Devo Stout V2, and this was free for making that purchase. How crazy is that? This is like a $120 knife, so that was a really good special that they were holding at TPK. They do some cool deals and combo discounts like that on a regular basis, so definitely check them out. I'll have a link down in the description for you. This Jigged Titanium is great. So it looks like we got a titanium clip on there as well. As I said, the full frame lock, nice captive pivot. So we've got the little QSP logo right there. It says QSP on the blade, M390 on that side. Very simple, clean branding. Makes the style of this fantastic. I really enjoy that. Really big lanyard hole for the Edyards lovers out there. You could tie huge line through that thing, I tell you. Oh, this is instantly a classic. This is going to be a great fifth pocket, great user. So I could sit there with my index finger on there. Feels good in the hand. Tip is in a good spot for doing some cuts. Thumb studs work great. Does flick out no problem. I did catch my index finger. It's a smaller knife, so I've got a lot of meaty hands sticking out in the way here, and sometimes my index finger will catch that thumb stud, but it appears not really that much of an issue, and I can put pressure on the lock, so the lefties love there. Clip cannot be swapped to the other side, but this is a smaller knife. Sometimes in the smaller ones, I take the clip off. Will I do that with this one? I don't know. Comment below. What do you think? Should I do an anodizing job or something on here? I prefer just a nice clean titanium personally, but we'll see. I don't know. I am going to carry this, use this. I enjoy the Penguin is a great knife. I've customized a few of them. I happen to have a full-size one we'll look at in a second here. This will be a great fifth pocket, smaller mini shootout killer. Speaking of that, I lost some of the video on there, but I will try to complete that at one of these days. So much time, so much stuff, so little time, right? Okay, blade is solid. no play, centered nicely. Here's the detent. Pops in good. Flicks out pretty easy. There, I caught my index finger on that thumb stud. Action on this is pretty good. I don't know, maybe the detent could be a little stronger, but it's not bad at all. I don't think there's anything wrong with this guy right here. Lockout is pretty good. That's not going to be going anywhere. Look at the nice little stack of jimps on there. They should just jimp it all the way to the end, Kenman style. I like the shape of the tip on this blade. It sits in there. It's going to be a really good user, little great fifth pocket. Pretty big, but still concealable as far as the size. This is a very manageable, smaller knife. I dig it. Who has one of these? That is cool stuff. We're looking at, it wants to be 5.5. It's just not. At an angle, angle to angle, it is 5.5, but it's just under that 5.5 total. 2 1/4 for the blade. You could say 2 3/8 or 2 1/2 at that angle to angle. We have a 2 1/8 cutting surface with a straight edge, no belly. And handle is 3 1/4. All right, blade thickness 0.11. The 1/1 carries out to there. Then you've got that grind. Just a nice, thick, solid blade there all the way out on this smaller knife. Handle 0.4. 0.83 in the middle, 1.07 on the thickest part, and the blade 0.86. Battery really wants to die today, huh? Is today the last day? Doubtful. Doubtful. Why would it be today? It's been going for months and months and pushing a year probably at this point. All right. 2.5. 2.5 right on the money. Kaiser drop bear, I compare with everything, 3.29. Yeah, this one's going to be heavy. This is a brass full-size Penguin, 4.92. 2.5. 2.5. Alright, so drop bear is a great daily carry, not quite full-size, bug out killer, same size as a pyrite. Good user. Look at all the jimps. Give it that many jimps, I'd be happy. So yeah, handles almost an inch shorter, hand blade maybe 3/4 of an inch. Definitely a smaller knife for sure. Here is that full-size Penguin. This, I did the shipwreck on it. Real nice brass finish with the fun shipwreck. If you want to watch a video on that, I'll link that one down below as well. I love doing the shipwreck. Super fun stuff. Shows you the size difference here between the mini and the full. They are basically the same design, same style throughout, same. Can't swap the clip on this one versus you can on here. But other than that, really the styling, shaping, and design is pretty much the same. Alright, let's get out a paper cut test here. Oh. That is, wow. Very, very sharp. This is, I don't do 10s. That just seems so, wow, that M390 is really, really nice. Look at how thin I'm getting those. It's not even trying, like a lot of times, sometimes this paper will maybe catch and tear a little bit. This is about as sharp as I've ever had one. 9.5 all day long on the sharpness test. That is great. Definitely my new, probably top favorite fifth pocket. This could just take over that spot, that secondary carry. This thing is great. I mean, action is good. Titanium feels great. M390 on the blade. Just a solid little mini knife all around. What do we think? Comment below. Is there a small knife this size that beats it? Maybe a baby banter will be about it. We can grab one of those quick. We're here. Size wise, almost identical. There you go to that baby banter. I dig this knife. Check one out. Unfortunately, that special is no longer, but I have seen the same special with some other knives. So check out TPK and stay on their pulse and watch, and they'll have some more awesome sales coming up real soon. I am going to enjoy this. Stay sharp. We'll see you soon.